Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at arklatexhomepage.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marsas with your Friday morning forecast update. Looks like another day of just very nice weather conditions for us. We'll have a few warm hours this afternoon as we do wind up in the mid to upper 70s, which is kind of consistent with where we've been throughout the week. So really not too many changes to the overall weather pattern today, as we'll see a few passing clouds again. But overall, I think we'll see obviously a lot more sun than we will clouds today, warming into the low to mid 70s by noon, and will likely wind up in the mid to upper 70s. Could have a few locations maybe even push 80 this afternoon, and it will be a dry forecast for us today, but we may see a few clouds kind of increase later this evening as well as tonight ahead of the upcoming weekend, which I'll have an update on here for you fairly shortly. But this morning, almost exactly where we were yesterday morning, as we're starting out in the upper 40s and low 50s. Actually feels pretty nice outside, and if you're just kind of curious or you care about wind direction, the winds will switch around a little bit today to the east at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, but very light winds today for this time of the year. Humidity obviously is very low as well, so it should be a comfortable afternoon for us. We'll see a little bit of cloud cover kind of sail through the region. We still have that little kind of troughing feature here, which is going to stir up just a few clouds over the Arklatex today. There's a little disturbance here down along the coastline. That's going to develop. Nothing of a tropical nature here, but that will likely send in a little bit of cloud cover this weekend, and I will say just a very, very, very slight chance of rain. I think we'll see a better chance of rain maybe next Tuesday as we have our next cold front kind of diving into the Pacific Northwest here, but that will not arrive till next week, so it should be a fairly enjoyable weekend here for us in the Arklatex. So for your Friday, you see basically what will be a lot of sunshine today, but a few passing clouds as well. You can see the clouds kind of scooting in across Arkansas and Louisiana late today. That's that little disturbance down along the coastline that I was mentioning for you. And there is just kind of a very outside possibility that this could bring us some rain at some point this weekend. So I've included just what will be a 10% chance of a spotty or stray rain shower. If you have any outdoor plans this weekend, if we do see any rain, this will be very short-lived, very light variety type of rain here. So I think if you're outside just going for a bike ride, a jog, maybe just hanging out with the family in the backyard, we should be fine for that. I really don't anticipate we'll see much in the way of any organized rainfall, but you see Futurecast is indicating the possibility that we do see maybe just a few isolated or spotty showers there through the upcoming weekend. Lows again tonight should be in the 40s and low to mid 50s, and of course we're still watching Tropical Depression Ada, which is going to give a lot of people a headache here as it's scooting back over the Caribbean. You can see a little bit of a flare up here, so already starting to look a little bit better as far as the radar presentation this morning, and it will likely strengthen into a tropical storm again today. Still expected to move over Cuba, very close to the South Florida area, and then wind up in the eastern Gulf of Mexico. So I will tell you the GFS, the American model, and the European model this morning both kind of take this off to the north because we do have a cold front that will move into the Arklatex middle of next week. So that will likely keep it to the east of us, but we have seen stranger things happen so far this Atlantic hurricane season, so we can't quite close the door on this having any impacts on the, let's say, Louisiana coastline at this point. So we will obviously keep you updated through the weekend, and next week as well. We'll probably spend a few days next week talking about that once it does make it into the Gulf of Mexico. But in the short term here, we will just see that very spotty rain chance Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We'll stay in the mid to upper 70s this weekend. May push 80 ahead of that cold front on Tuesday. We'll bring a slight chance of rain and a few storms. This will be late Tuesday into early Wednesday, and it doesn't look like a big cool down behind this front now, as we'll likely still have highs in the 70s next Wednesday, Thursday. It looks like possibility we may see another cold front late next week.